What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sat coming to you with today's stock pick, indicator help, and general investment tips. Remember, this channel is all about no face, just facts in 5. I do the research so you don't have to. Today we're talking about one of the hottest names in the quantum computing space, IONQ, ticker symbol IONQ. If you've been watching the market lately, you've probably noticed that quantum computing stocks have been making serious moves, and IONQ continues to be one of the biggest names attracting investor attention. The question is simple. After a massive run over the last year, does IONQ still have room to go higher, or is this rally running out of steam? Let's break it down. Looking at the one-year chart, IONQ is up roughly 76% over the last 12 months, climbing from the low $40 range to over $71 per share. That's an incredible move for any stock, especially one operating in an emerging technology sector. What makes this move even more impressive is that the stock recently bounced off a significant low and is now pushed back toward its previous highs. That's exactly the type of price action momentum investors like to see. Now let's talk about what's driving the story. First, IONQ recently reported a massive revenue increase. The company announced first quarter revenue of approximately $64.7 million, representing explosive year-over-year growth. While some of the headline profit numbers were helped by accounting adjustments, the bigger takeaway is that demand for IONQ's technology continues to grow. Second, there has been increasing speculation that the U.S. government could play a larger role in supporting domestic quantum computing initiatives. While there is no official announcement that the government will take an ownership stake in IONQ, the market clearly believes quantum technology is becoming a strategic national priority. And when investors start hearing phrases like government support, national security, and next-generation computing, money tends to follow. Now let's get into the technical analysis. Looking at the chart, the first thing that stands out is the strong reversal from the recent lows. Buyers stepped in aggressively and pushed the stock higher on increasing volume. The trend is clearly bullish. The stock is making higher highs and higher lows, which is one of the most basic definitions of an uptrend. For support, I'm watching the $65 to $68 range. As long as IONQ stays above that area, bulls remain in control. Above that, the next major psychological level is $75, followed by a potential push toward the $80 range if momentum continues. However, investors should understand the risks. IONQ remains a very expensive stock by traditional valuation standards. The company is still early in its commercialization journey, and expectations are extremely high. The stock also carries significant short interest, meaning volatility can be intense in both directions. That means this is not a stock for investors who panic every time the market has a red day. The quantum computing industry itself remains a long-term bet. We're talking about technology that could potentially transform cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, logistics, pharmaceuticals, and scientific research. But we're also talking about a sector that's still developing. That's why many investors view IONQ as a high-risk, high-reward opportunity. My overall takeaway? The chart remains bullish. The growth story remains intact. Institutional interest continues to increase, and quantum computing is still one of the most exciting emerging sectors in the market. If IONQ can continue executing, landing contracts, and expanding commercial adoption, investors may continue rewarding the stock. But because of the valuation and volatility, position sizing and risk management remain critical. This is definitely one of those stocks that deserves a spot on your watch list, especially if you're looking for exposure to the future of computing technology. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who loves stocks and helping people win at this stock game. Do your own research, manage your own risk, and never invest money you can't afford to lose. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below of some stocks you'd like to see. This is Sat from Stocks by Sat 06, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.